Chump Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And years ago, I met a wise man that put me on some game when it comes to being selective with women. And he said that when you're out and about socializing with people, especially women gonna either be an asset or a liability. And he said all relationships have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And he said, for example, if I gave a couple guys $20,000 and they see me, and the next day if they see me get my ass kicked, those guys will feel the need to do something to help me. They'll feel kind of obligated to help me in some type of way. He said if I gave a couple women $20,000, they wouldn't feel obligated at all. And they probably wouldn't do anything. They probably will act like they didn't see shit. And he said the reason why that is because they have a vagina. And the majority of women feel entitled. They act like they're special because they have a vagina. Even though she doesn't have anything to do with having a vagina. She was just born that way. But the society has conditioned women to be that way, and guys don't help because they put women on a pedestal. So he said that has a lot to do with it. And he went on to say that you have to maintain your self-esteem if you decide to get in a relationship with any women, or any woman, I should say. He said, maintain your money, maintain your health, and maintain your dignity in the relationship with a woman. He said, if your money is going down since you met this woman, something has went wrong. He said if your money, he said you should maintain the same amount of money you had, or even better. The more the merrier. He said if you lost a lot of money, or if you feel the need that you have to spend money when you're around her, if she's not trying to save you money when you're around her, you need to get rid of her. If she's the type that every time you go somewhere, you got to take out your wallet and slide your card or take out some cash, or if you feel the need, if you get the feeling that you always got to be doing something, you got to be going someplace. You can't just chill at the house. You got to be out and about all the time. And if you feel like she's not reciprocating in some type of way, doesn't have to be all the time, but if you feel like she just likes to take and never reciprocate, you need to get rid of her. And then he said you must maintain your health. If you didn't have any diseases when you met her, you shouldn't have any diseases when she leaves. And you should make sure that she's not sick. So that means no diabetes, no high blood pressure, no HIV, no AIDS, no any of these other diseases, no cervix cancer, none of that shit. And he said, if you find out that she's sick with some type of illness, cut her off immediately and move on. So he said, any antidepressant pills or Ritalin, or any of that shit, you need to cut that shit off immediately and move the hell on. And there's a lot of test kits that you can get from, I think you can get them from pharmacies now. You can get tested immediately. And a lot of them are sometimes 90% accurate now. And you can still go to the doctor, get your annual checkups. He said if she doesn't get her annual checkups, or maybe she just doesn't visit the doctor at all, he said that might be a red flag. Because women especially, they should get their annual checkups. They should get their breast scans and because cancer is like an epidemic in this country when it comes for women. So women really need to stay up on their game when it comes to their bodies, much more than men. And he said if the woman doesn't, if the woman doesn't really want to get checked up, along with y'all, the both of y'all all at the same time, if you feel like there's some type of argument or some type of tension, that's a red flag. And he said when it comes to your integrity, your self-esteem, you should not do anything that's going to jeopardize who you are and how you feel about yourself as a man. You shouldn't put yourself in situations that jeopardizes who you are. And if you feel like she's doing or saying something or putting you in positions that you don't like, and if you try to have conversations to her about whatever it is, it's either y'all have different morals or y'all just not on the same page. Either or. So here's how to know if a woman's a asset or a liability. First off, a woman, just because she has a vagina, that's not an asset. Let's just keep that in mind. Let's put that in perspective. Because every woman has a vagina. What's so special about her? What makes her so special? And when you're out and about with a woman, is she trying to save you money? Or she's trying to come up with ways for you to spend money? So is she a financial asset or a liability? A liability is when you have to spend all the time, but you're not really seeing any returns. An asset is when you have to spend a little bit, but you're getting 2, 3, 4 times the investment in return. So always keep that in mind. You have assets and you have liabilities. And is she a mental asset? I would say, is she a mental midget? That's why I always say. Is she somebody that she's just a damn headache? Is she somebody that gives you the utmost respect? She supports you in whatever you're trying to do? Or is she somebody that's just selfish? She can't see the big picture. She's very narrow-minded. Is she somebody that carries herself in public very classy? Is she very intelligent? Or is she just a mental midget? Somebody that's just not a critical thinker. Someone that's kind of all over the place mentally. So you got to keep that in mind. And next you have, is she a physical asset or a physical liability? Is she healthy? Is she sick? I mean, never trust a big button to smile. I mean, if this woman is really going to be involved with you, you have to see where both of y'all really stand. Because a lot of women, the appearance on the outside, they're very beautiful. But once you get to know them and get to and learn their habits, sometimes that's not the case. And are you proud to be with this woman, to introduce her to your friends and family? Is she a little overweight? Are you cool with that? Or, I mean, you have to be happy to be with this woman. You have to feel good about being with her, inside and outside. And see, you have to keep in mind, if the way you came in this relationship, you have to leave the same way if it doesn't last long term. Because that's the goal. The goal is the same way you came in. You want to come out the same or get better. Just keep that in mind. So that's why you have to really know who you're getting involved with. So if she's healthy and you're healthy, it shouldn't be any rift or any tension. Because if she's really down with you, if she respects who you are as a person, as a man, going out to get tested shouldn't be a problem. And that doesn't necessarily mean if everything comes back negative, you okay and she's okay. That doesn't mean you automatically supposed to go raw and have raw sex. No, that's not the case. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if y'all gonna plan a relationship long term, you need to know who exactly you're getting involved with. That's the whole point. Because how you come in is how you should leave. You shouldn't be worse off than you started. And a vagina, the pussy, is not an asset. Because every woman has one. So it is what it is. So if you like what you heard, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Join my Players Club and you get my latest paperback book absolutely free by clicking the link below. And share this message with everybody in your circle. I think it's very important. It's something that I didn't know 20 years ago. So if you got questions, I got answers. Until next time, Sharp Gamers out. Peace.